Happy Memorial Day to all you out there. Not sure all of you are wet shavers, but for those of you who are, happy Memorial Day, and happy Memorial Day to the rest of you. Obviously today's Monday, so we actually had a pretty nice day here in Ohio. I mean, I slept through about half of it, but you know, life of a third shifter. So, going with something that I got in last week. I've already used this scent before, but I finally ordered the full-size tub, and that is Stirling's Varen, or Varen. I'm not Dutch, so, but that is the Dutch flag, and Varen is Dutch for fern. This is a fougere scent. It is very dark and very green. It's a lot reminiscent of a cologne, but it's like, if you like fougeres, this is like right up in your face, and you know, that sort of thing. So I like it. It's right up my alley. That's why I stuck with the green cap today from Hatman of Ireland, and we do have the matching splash as well. So the brush we're going to use, the Yaki synthetic 26mm, and for the mowing of the face we're going to use the beautiful Wacker Allround. So moving along, I'm going to bag the cap for a few, and we'll get started on the first pass. I do need to, well, we'll alum block the digis after we lather up here. So, like I said, this is a very, very green scent. I don't know what other way to put it to you guys that you know best understand. This is made with Stirling's mutton tallow base. So, usually when, at least from what I've been told, mutton tallow is a little more unpleasant to the nose, so you're going to need to punch it with a little more scent, if you will, either through the essential oils or fragrance oils. So this is almost like brewed on steroids, if you will, which, I mean, like I said, it's right up my alley, and I had ordered a sample of this a while ago. I love the scent. Got the aftershave. For whatever reason, didn't get the full-size tub before, so when this came in, I sent this off to a guy I figured might like this scent. So, Serge, if you like this, great. If you don't, can it, pass it along, whatever you want to do with it. But we had traded some soaps. I traded him the PAA's Garden of Bali for the Rabid Banana, and in my opinion, a good trade. I hope he thinks the same thing. But when I sent that, I had a few extra samples of stuff that I had, you know, gotten the full size from Stirling recently, or from Shannon. So I sent the samples that I had away. Shannon's, I got an extra. I got 2 of one scent for whatever reason, no big deal, and I sent him the extra. So hopefully we can pass Shannon's magic along to others. Alright, so there we go. Get the digits real quick. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. It was really cold here until basically today. It was just, it wasn't too bad yesterday. It was in the 60s, but it was still very windy, so nothing that you'd expect come Memorial Day weekend. So, alright, so first pass, Wacker Allround. This was honed by Anthony Esposito on flat stones. So, just a little joke, because I guess somebody, I mean, I know who, but I'm not going to say any names, has been kind of going back and forth with him on the fact that apparently these master grinders want you to use convex stones to hone with. So I'm only explaining the inside joke. I got no dog in the fight. Anthony Esposito's honed a lot of my razors, and they give me the perfect shave that I'm looking for, so I don't need anything different. If you're telling me that a convex stone is going to make this all the better, I don't know how you can. Just my opinion. My opinion's pretty much worthless, but that's just me. This is what I like, what this does. I like how he did it, and that's how I want it. So I mean, I'm in no way trying to generate any sort of online drama by saying any of that. I'm just sort of basically stating that I like what's been done to my razors with the stones that they were honed on, and I will continue to have him hone razors for me, you know, until I learn how to do it myself to become a little more self-reliant, if you will. This spot opened up yesterday on me, so I'm just taking care of it right now before it becomes an issue. If I have to touch it up again, oh well. I mean, I kind of figured it might happen. I was hoping it wouldn't, but you know what? It does. So we'll get through it nonetheless. Alright, and that is it for that side. Okay, you talk about one hell of a sexy razor. Worth every penny, too. Shoot, I guess I'm getting away from my camera. Sorry about that. So, like I said, I hope the weather's either A, been nice or getting better for you guys. This has been far from a normal Memorial Day weekend. I mean, it's not uncommon here in Ohio to have rain, but it's not usual for it to be a high of 52 degrees the Saturday before Memorial Day. So now, coming from somebody who's not a huge advocate for hot weather, I mean, I can only take so much cold weather, but I'm not somebody who thrives well in the summer heat. I don't think I ever really have been, but you know, that's just me. I mean, I find a way to get through it, but alright, so do it for pass number 1. Get lathered up for pass number 2. I did throw a few. Where the heck is it here? I did throw a few of the Stirling frost drops into this. It's just I love the menthol cooling effect. I don't put so much that you can heavily smell it, but I do like that, you know, cooling feeling, especially now that it's getting warmer. I mean, come winter time and fall, I'm sure as heck not going to be using it much unless it's a day that I know I'm not going outside for a while. I'll be regretting some bad life decisions if I did. So, yeah, I won't be using any of the Stirling's margaritas in the Arctic right before I go outside on a day in December. But the nice thing about these Stirling frost drops, you don't have to use much. Like basically a little dab will do you, if you will. And you definitely get a nice cooling effect without, you know, contaminating the scent of the soap into smelling, you know, just like a bag of, or I mean a thing of what the hell is that? That Vicks Vapor Rub, if you will. So this mutton tallow is, I don't know, I guess it may just be in my head. I think it's a little bit slicker than the beef tallow, but I mean, for those of you who have experience with both, what are your thoughts? Because like I said, I've used this one, the Glastonbury, I've used the Electric Sheep. All of them are, you know, pretty damn slick. I mean, there are slicker formulas out there, I'm sure. You know, and like I said, maybe this is just in my head. But, okay, so against the grain pass, I think I will take care of the across the grain off camera and we'll come back. But nonetheless, now this thing has a Spanish point on it, so I'm trying to be pretty conscious of where that is. I have been doing some off-camera shaves with the Wacker, trying to get a little bit better with my technique, because like I said, I'm gonna take that on my vacation, that and maybe a DE. I don't want to take a strop down there on a 16-hour car ride, and I definitely don't want to. I'm basically going to take down a brush. I've got a few samples to take down, and I've got some Taylorville Bond Street and the Art of Shaving that I can throw into a little empty sample jar, which will be more than enough to get me through the week, and I won't ever have to worry about using the same scent twice, and it'll take up very little space. I'm going to try, okay, being the important word, I'm going to try to do an outside shave down there in Florida, so I figured it'd be cool if I could with the beach in the background, but it all depends on, I've seen what my condo looks like inside, but I haven't seen where it is in relation to the beach and everything else. Okay. So okay, now to the hard part. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to stop on my head right there, not too shabby, and I am going to put you guys on hold. I'll bring you back for the post shave. I'm going to take care of the across the grain pass off camera, so hang tight guys, I'll be back in just a few. Okay, so we are back. I did take care of the across the grain pass off camera. I already took care of oiling the razor up, cleaning up the brush, so just a little recap. Today we used the Wacker synthetic 26mm brush, the beautiful, oh, I gotta turn it around, wrong hand, the Wacker Allround, and then today we went with Stirling Soap Company's Varen. So maybe you can't read that, who knows. So good stuff. Like I said, it's a mutton tallow. It looks a little bit different than the regular. It almost has a green tinge to it. I'll get out of the way so you can see. I usually just scoop this stuff up with an old butter knife that is kind of past its life expectancy in the kitchen. So I also have a guitar pick from PAA as well, but this time I used the old yeah. So today I also, my balm's gone. I know it looks like there's stuff in there, but it will not pump. So after months of steady service, I may have to try and clean this out and see if I can get anything else to work. But a few friends of mine have been using this Aveeno and have had good success with it, so we're going to see how it works. I mean, I know Aveeno's good for, you know, cracked hands and everything else, so. And the nice thing, this stuff is unscented as well, so I'm not going to be making a whole lot of changes, if you will. So, but we will go to the aftershave, which there's always usually a pretty damn good burn with Stirling too. So, breathe a second. I always like to get the neck first, or last. I mean, I'm usually trying to get the neck first now. And now I'm gonna. No, it's not that bad. It's about like PAA as far as the alcohol content on the face, but all of those weepers were taken care of with cold water, except for this one you saw me first open up on the chin. That one, I cut it 2 or 3 days ago. It was a zit, and I've used a D once or twice and WEC once or twice since, and it's periodically opened up, so it's gonna happen. There's no way around it right now. But like I said, today we used Stirling Soap Company's Varen. Varen is Dutch for fern, so hence the fougere fern. You get it? Okay, cool. So great stuff in my opinion. For those of you who have ever used Stirling's Glastonbury, it is basically, I would say, the same scent if you take the patchouli away from the Glastonbury. This is, it's right in your face. So the scent strength on this is, I would say, at least an 8. It definitely gets right up on you. So the aftershave, believe it or not, slightly milder than the soap itself. So both are very pleasant scents if you like fougere scents. That's right up my alley, but if it's not up yours, obviously stay away from it then. But any which way, I need to start getting ready for work. So you guys have a great day, night, whenever. Keep your shaves clean, keep them wet. Later, guys.